Hi everyone, welcome to Crayon. Today we're going to be coloring in the Sailor Venus coloring page, and today I'm thinking about coloring it differently than what she usually looks like because she usually has blonde hair, and I kind of think I want to change her hair color to purple or maybe even blue. So today we're going to be using Crayola. I decorated my box with Disney Princess stickers, and I always keep like a sample coloring sheet for me because I want to see how the colors look like on the paper I'm using. So this one's just a simple printer paper, and I just use a blank sheet of printer paper to test out all my colors. So I even organized all my crayons to make really nice color batches, and I put stickers on them too. So let's see, I feel like I want to color her hair maybe this nice purple. So usually I like to outline everything and color it in lighter. Coloring is always one of my favorite things to do. It's so fun, it's limitless, and there's so many fun coloring pages online. I got this coloring page on Facebook from a Facebook Sailor Moon group, and they had like a lot of pictures, like over 100 coloring pages, and I couldn't really choose which one I wanted to color, honestly, so I just searched through them and found something that was simple for me to color in, because Sailor Moon is usually like a very complex art style, and it's always hard to get the crayons in to get all the colors I want. But this one is a lot more easier. It's like chibi and cutesy, and it's a lot more easier for me to color it in. Another thing about all the coloring pages that they had like lots of characters on there. So they had even Sailor Uranus, Sailor Saturn, the Outer Scouts. They had all the Sailor Moon characters, Tuxedo Mask, and even Chibiusa, which she is super adorable, and I would love to print out a coloring page just all about her, because I love how her dress is designed and the little tiny hearts on it really make it adorable. But today we are coloring in a version of Sailor Venus, which now has purple hair. So welcome to Crayon is a channel I just started to just share my love for coloring and toys and games and just everything that's fun. You can always come to this channel to watch me color, listen to me talk, or even just, see what I'm up to. And I always love to try new things and see what new things are available because I just love to explore. So that's her hair all done. I don't know what I want for her bow. Maybe I want to make it this color. A lot of my crayons are broken, or they have been broken. I fixed a lot of them, as you can see, like with this one. Sometimes I hold them too tight and it breaks in half. So what I do is just take off the wrapping, the original wrapping, and then I just tape it together with painter's tape. If you try to use just regular transparent tape or just like the plasticky type of tape that's not paper, sometimes it falls off because of the heat of your hand. It kind of melts off. So I don't like using that unless I ultimately have to, and I have on several occasions, but this is the best version for me, using painter's tape to fix broken crayons. And it works out great. I've been using this one a lot, as you can see. So that's her bow. I think I'm going to keep that color aside so I could color it in, like find nice little accents for stuff. I want to color in her crown a nice yellow. I'm just using my marker. This marker also has a stamp on the other side, like very faintly a moon and a star. and I think that's super adorable, but the stamps come out crooked for me all the time. I don't know how to stamp it on straight, but it's always nice to see. I think this part is also part of her crown. If not, then I guess that'll just be for her hair piece. Alright, let's see what kind of bow we want. Maybe she could be having this really nice pink color. I always love the Crayola colors, especially in this big pack I have, because they have a lot of pastels and purples and blues that go really well with all these characters I love to color. I especially love to color characters, human characters, because I just like to fashion design, like, pick colors for their outfit, change up their looks and see what they look like in a different type of color palette. Alright, and I think about doing silver for her lining, her little cute dress lining. Kind of reminds me of the Outer Scouts, and I think that would be good. I'm thinking about just keeping her bodysuit a plain white like it normally is, as well as her gloves, but I don't know what to do with her linings there, so maybe we can make it, this purple, this is one of my favorite purples, but I don't want it to blend too much into her hair, so I'm thinking just maybe the teal, or like this would look really nice because it matches her bow, and it would bring out the bow color really nicely. There we go. So, what's your guys' favorite Sailor Moon character, or who's your favorite Sailor Moon character? I love Sailor Mars. She is my absolute favorite because she's traditional. She loves to practice her own masteries. I don't know where I'm going with this, but my ultimate favorite character is Sailor Mars just because I love her aesthetic. I love her red colors. I love that she uses fire. Everything about that really, resonates with me, and I really just like seeing a character that I identify with. Also, I love her because she reminds me of Firebenders from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's an awesome show. If you haven't watched it, Avatar: The Last Airbender is now on Netflix. I don't know if it's gonna go away anytime soon from Netflix, but it's definitely a great show. You guys should definitely check it out. My favorite character on Avatar: Last Airbender is Zuko because one, he has great character development, and two, he is a really cute character. That's unavoidable for me, but he really does go through a hard time, and his trials and tribulations and everything that he's been through really shows how much he grows as a character, and I really like that. Alright, we're gonna go for a nice periwinkle purple for her collar, and I might put that down there for her bow. And as you can see, guys, like, this one is taped in with transparent tape, and it kind of makes it a little bit more junky. Like, I can't hold on to it as good as I would like to, but it does the job, and I like it because it does its job. Alright, how about the linings here? I'm thinking about just jumping back to silver. Just like that. And then also for her little gloves. And then next comes her shoes. I'm thinking about just doing a nice black. And whenever I do black, I always like to use my Muji pen because it's nice and smooth, and the color lays down flat and not grainy, and I really like that about it. And I also like to use this for eyes, and we'll get to those really soon because, like I said, they're very detailed, and I like the ability to be able to control this type of color when I'm doing very detailed pieces. Alright, and then we have to do this little tiny part right here. If you guys have never tried out a Muji pen is like the best gel pen ever for me. Because it lays out smooth, it comes out easily, it rarely ever gets clogged, and they are very, very fine in detail. They have like a 0.7. This one's a 0.38, but these also have a 0.5, and you could buy them as single pens like this, or they even come in color packs, which we will be using to color in her eyes. Yeah, so we're going to use the color pack. I keep all my Muji pens in this container, in my Winnie the Pooh container. I got this container from Daiso. It has 2 compartments. I think this one you could use for your erasers, like you could put erasers in here, but these are pens, so I don't use erasers on them. But I don't know what I want to do with her eyes. I feel like she would be really cute with maybe these kind of blue for eyes. That would really look nice. What color would you guys choose for her eyes? Because she has so many nice like blues and purples and teal right here, so a lot of things would look beautiful on her, that's for sure. I'm just going to get into her eyes, her nice little eyes. And like I said, these ones, these pens, or any pens for that matter, is really great for coloring in tiny details like this. And I really like being able to have better control of where the ink is laying. Alright, and she also has her necklace right there that I think I'm just gonna color in black too, because that one looks the best for me. Alright, now that you colored in everything, and I want to leave her suit white, so I think all those things are good. I think all we need is her skin color and the hearts. So for her color, I think I'm just gonna stick with what she normally looks like. So that's a nice peach. Crayon also has like Colors of the World crayon packs, and that pretty much is like a coloring pack that has all the crayon colors that have a variety of skin tones, which is really awesome because sometimes it's hard to achieve like a certain skin tone or find a skin tone that matches the character, or even when you want to draw yourself. And that pack has like all the different types of skin tones that's possible essentially, and I think that's a great addition to anybody's crayon collection. I haven't got it yet because it's not in stock on Amazon for me right now, but otherwise I'm very much looking forward to having that crayon pack in my collection. And now we need to finish up all her legs. And then we get to move on to her heart. So this is how it's going so far. The way that she looks right now, she reminds me a lot of Kagome from Inuyasha, another one of my favorite shows. I love Inuyasha so much. It was my first anime ever, and I read the manga, I watched the anime, I have the DVDs, I have posters, I have the soundtrack and everything. I literally love Inuyasha. So this is very reminiscent of Kagome for me, just because of the blues right here and the little sailor uniform, because she also has that on too. So I think we're going to be doing nice little pink hearts right here, all the way around. I noticed that, like, for myself, I'm not going so much into my traditional style of coloring, or traditional is the best way I could put it, which is just outlining first and then coloring in, except for the hair part where I've kind of lost it throughout the entire thing, but I feel like it turns out just as nice. We're going to pick out different colors for the hearts, but for these ones, we're going to make them pink. Just like that. And then maybe a different color of pink can be for the other ones. This one's one of my favorite pinks. This is melon color, and I like this because it's just like a nice, it reminds me of a smoothie, a nice pink smoothie. And I really like using this color especially for drinks. So if someone is ever holding like a juice box or a smoothie box, I especially like using this color because it looks so pink and tropical and fun. And then we have two hearts here that I feel like I want to make maybe a different color. Yeah. So let's make one this nice, this is mauve-ulus, like a mauve color with ulus on the end, like marvelous, but it's mauve. And that's really funny. Crayola always comes up with like the funniest names for their pens and markers and crayons, and I really like it because it makes all the colors that much more fun. Although it doesn't really help people who like might be colorblind because maybe the color doesn't match its name all too well. So like maybe mac and cheese isn't the best representation of color, but it is, you know, mac and cheese. It's kind of orangey yellow. Alright, there we go. That's one more heart. And I feel like I want to make this one a different color. Like, maybe this pink again. Or maybe this kind of pink. I think I used this one for this one. Probably not. Actually, yeah, it kind of looks the same. Alright, we're just gonna do that and color it in. Now before, like when I used to color a lot more with my crayons, because now I jumped over to using my color pencils. I used to have a sticky roller, like the ones that you would clean your clothes with, like a lint roller. And I would like go over the entire coloring sheet I just did so I could pick up all the little tiny flakies of wax that fell off of coloring, but I don't have that with me now. I have like a one that has felt on it so it could easily take things off and it doesn't use paper or sticky paper, but you know, I feel like just wiping it away works out wonderfully. So here's the finished drawing, or the finished colored picture. She doesn't look like Sailor Venus anymore, but she definitely is her own type of character now, and I could definitely see her coming in from a different world in Sailor Moon's universe. So if you think you have a good name for her, please put it in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!